When I turned 18 years old, the number one thing I was looking forward to most was the fact that I could now legally own and smoke a tobacco pipe. In my three-ish years since I've owned one, I've picked up some tricks of the trade. Because in the beginning, it's a little difficult, a little convoluted. So I'm here to show you today how to properly pack, how to properly light, and properly clean your pipe. Things you will need, of course, are a pipe, some tobacco, a tamping device, a lighter, and some pipe cleaners. Now to start out, to pack, I use something that's called the three-pinch method. Now this is done in, obviously, 3 steps. The way I remember it is the way you'd shake hands for a child, a woman, and a man. I will explain this. Your first pinch, you are going to put in the bowl and pack down the way you would shake a child's hand, so very gently. Second pinch, you put it in, you press down a little bit harder than the first time, the same way you'd shake a woman's hand, so you have a little more oomph. And the third one is a little bit harder yet, the way you shake a man's hand. And you'll just press down. Don't press down too hard. You want to block off the airway. So to test that, take a few puffs and make sure air is coming through still. If you can still have air come through, just fine. Nicely done. You're ready to move on now to the lighting. To light, you need your lighter. And you hold up your mouth and take a few puffs while you hold the lighter up and just take a few rounds around the bowl, just a few puffs, just to get it kind of started. After it's kind of lit, you will take your tamping device. It could be a nail or a marker, pretty much anything not your finger. Don't want to touch fire to that. And you will go around the edge and gently just press down along the diameter of the bowl. It's going to go out. The fire's going to go out, I promise you. And that's fine. Because this first stage is just mostly, it's called the toasting phase, just to kind of get the ball rolling. So, what you do then, you take your lighter back up, relight it up, and just take a couple more puffs, and then now you're all set to go. You should have a nice billows of smoke coming up, looking all nice and classy. So you'll be taking gentle puffs periodically throughout, a couple times a minute. Don't want to do it too often. And every now and then, just take your tamper and you'll just press down, make sure it's all still compact, stuff like that. About 30, 40-ish minutes it's going to last. So, periodically tamping, smoking. It's going to go out finally. You can't relight it again. When that happens, I would set mine to the side for about 10-ish minutes, let it relax, cool down. Once that way, you can just clean out. You can use your finger then now. It won't burn you. Or my tamper came with a shovel-ish thingy on it. You scoop out all the tobacco out. And all pipes always come in 2 pieces. So you can separate the mouthpiece and the bowl. That's where the pipe cleaner is going to come in now, so you can finally clean it. I always take one, just bend it in half, like so. You put it in the bowl and just run it through. And then you take a full one, just run through the mouthpiece, like so. And you should be all set then. So hopefully today I've taught you all something about how to properly pack, light, and to properly clean your pipe.